So if you go to your lab manual and you open it up to the first lab. Now, first lab is the Introduction to Human Anatomy and Physiology at Ohio University. And if you flip, you can see there's various learning outcomes, things you're going to learn in this lab. And then there's different sections, some that you'll want to complete before you come to lab, and some that are in-lab activities, and then some additional material. For example, the first section of each lab is always going to be the intro and the pre-lab. Anything that is the pre-lab is homework that's to be completed before entering lab that week. So for example, this first pre-lab covers all these questions from page 4, page 5, and it will also have a discussion section. So the discussion is part of the pre-lab for page 6, 7, 8. Now there's multiple sections sometimes, so this is still the lab discussion, part of the pre-lab. Working all the way through, many different pictures, lots of practice. Through and up until it says in lab activities. So that's on page 22. So the first pre-lab is from page 4 all the way through page 22. Now the in-lab activities, we will be covering these in lab, but you'll always want to take a look at the activities we're going to do to be familiar. For example, lab 1, we're doing a pH experiment, dealing with various liquids and how they affect your teeth. We're also going to be working with pH in the stomach and recording your actual results. We also have a documentation of anatomical terminology section for lab 1 with many medical pictures, practicing using the questions that you answered in the pre-lab. So it's vitally important that you complete your pre-lab before entering the lab. Section 3, we're going to be visiting the cadaver body donor. Cadaver body donor. Here's a list. Always provide you a list of items that you'll see on the cadaver body donor each week that we go up. And finally, additional material is not anything that you need to complete. It's extra, it's additional, but if you'd like to practice with some of this material, you can. And that brings us to lab 2.